Louisiana Beer Reviews. Red's Hard Apple Peach. Ale with natural flavors and caramel color. This is 5% alcohol. This is one of the few they have left as far as their varieties. They have the original apple. They have the watermelon, this peach, and a black cherry. They used to have other flavors, but they didn't kind of cut back. They did cut back. I don't want to use that kind of language. They did cut back, definitively. And they did the same thing with the Red's Wicked. Cut out a lot of the flavor varieties. I guess the sales started tailing off. But this is the peach. Comes in bottles and cans. Got a date on the label. We're within the date. It's certified kosher. And I got it for $1.79 at Matherns. Single. They sell a lot of reds over there. 12 packs, bottles and cans, 6 packs. I see a lot of people buying that. So it's still a strong seller, not like 10 years ago, but it's not a cider. They usually stick, most stores, including that one, most stores stick it in the cider section because the perception of people is that it is a cider, and apple cider is not. It's an apple flavored ale, okay? It's beer to the core, as they used to say on the billboards, okay? Cider is made from apples. This is made from barley malt and corn syrup. Does contain hop extract. Contains some preservatives. Yeah, you know. So, typical Molson Coors product with the adjuncts and everything. Okay, so a lot of bubbles here. It's yellow, pale yellow. Not really any kind of head or foam. Yeah, it smells kind of appley, honestly. It doesn't smell like peaches. It smells like more like white bread and apples. Let's see if we can find a legal disclosure. Ale with natural flavors and caramel color. I guess that's it. So caramel color gives it the dark. It would be almost clear if they didn't have the caramel coloring. Be practically clear. $165 calories. More sirens. We got a lot of wrecks around here. We got too many junctions, you know what I mean, where big highways come together. And people are too busy on their phones, so can't expect them to be paying attention when they make that turn. We got a lot of north, south, east, west highways coming here. Okay, you just get like the faint flavor of white bread, maybe white bread crust, a little peach, a little bit of peach. It's natural peach flavor. I'm sure it's some commodity that these companies can buy on the market, wholesale market. Natural peach flavoring. Natural apple flavoring. That doesn't make it unnatural. It's probably just an extract or dehydrated peach pulp, something like that. And then when it's added to the liquid, it, what you say, fluffs up as flavor. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be a syrup. In a syrup form or dehydrated form. Medium bodied, dry finish. Sweetness level, it's not really that sweet. A lot of these things, especially at the 8 to 12% alcohol level, they get so incredibly sweet. This does contain table syrup, table sugar, sucrose. So they do add sugar to it because it would probably just be all tart. It's not really that tart. Okay, so it's not particularly acidic or tart or sweet or bitter. It's just, so bitterness level is probably 1 out of 5 hop cones. It's just basic. There's a mild or subdued apple flavor, and there's a mild or subdued peach flavor, and a light beer flavor, a light ale. I was going to say lager, but it's an ale flavor. You know, so it's, everything is brought down. I'm not saying it's specifically bland. It's just not overdone. So it's nice if you have this desire to drink apple flavored and peach flavored ale, adjunct ale from the United States, that's certified kosher. I guess this will work. I'm getting a water flavor also. I wouldn't be running it down, but then you don't have to run it down. It's kind of everywhere. It's Beer Advocate saying it's discontinued or retired, but it isn't, because it's still on the website, and I bought it and I saw it at the store today, like literally today. So rate beer is like outrageous with their score. It's like a 5 out of 100. A 5. Yeah, it's going to kill you if you drink it, sure. I'm not saying it's great or anything, but it's certainly not a 5. And we did a duo review a few years ago, a couple of years ago. I don't remember what I scored it. I was favorable towards it, though. I think it's more apple than peach. So it's apple's taking the forefront and peach is in the back note. I mean, if you're a person that wants to drink flavored ales, 4 lagers, it's fine. I'm not one of those people, but I do them for reviews, everyday drinking. I mean, I don't drink them, but clear bottle, it's not hurting it. No skunkiness or weirdness like that. Are they cheating by adding caramel color? I mean, they're not cheating because they're telling you they're adding caramel color. Same thing with the Foster's Premium Ale. If they didn't add the caramel color, it would probably be very, very pale and or even almost clear. Wouldn't bother me, but some people would just be turned off by it, so they add the caramel color, make it look like a, you know, sort of semi-dark beer, which it isn't in reality. Do they add caramel color to some other beers? I have a suspicion that they do. I won't name these traditional lagers or bocks or whatever, but when you taste them, they just taste like regular old beer, and then they got this dark color that doesn't seem to match the flavor. But that's cool, you know. If you don't want to tell us, then don't tell us. All right. They add it to whiskey, brandy, rum. They add caramel coloring, so it's just a thing. It's harmless anyhow. It's not going to make the environment collapse and destroy the world, or it's not going to kill you, or make the streams contaminated. Okay, final evaluation. I'm glad I bought a single, not a 6-pack. I could have dealt with it. I did it with the ciders, the Angry Orchard. I got 2 cans left. Didn't get me like down in the dumps or like, oh, why did I do this? I just made it through. I wasn't dying to drink them, but I wasn't suffering to drink them either. If I bought a 6-pack of this, it'd be the same thing. I would say, well, let me drink one. Next week I'll drink another. You know, but I don't hate it. It's not a disparagement against the style. So It's good, but it's just good. That's all it is. My recollection is that the apple, the original, is a lot better. I believe that started in South Africa in 1996, Reds. They got bought out by SAB, South African breweries, and then remember they bought Miller, and then they turned into Molson Coors. And all right, so I don't know who the original Reds people are. They probably only have their money to keep them warm now. I would sell out too, maybe. All right, I don't know. Maybe if they made an agreement where I could hang around the brewery and just watch. But no, I'm gonna give it an 82, B minus. It's kind of good, but it's not really good. So B minus, it's what I said, marginally good. 82 out of 100. If you want to buy it, go ahead. But most probably you want to get a single or a can and not be trying to. I would definitely not get a 12-pack if you've never tried it. That's probably not a good idea. 6-pack, yeah, like I said, you could do it. But all right, enough of that. Enough of the talking. So laissez-les, bon temps relais, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They give tours, and don't think anybody else gives tours right now. So go to Milwaukee. Well, you can go to Molson, Canada, or you can go to Golden, Colorado, and take a Coors tour. So you can take a Coors tour. They might make this there, and they might do it in Canadian version, and then they might do it. I know they do it in Milwaukee. There's no doubt about that. So take a brewery tour.